What's going on, guys? So, got this board here. It stopped working. Well, it didn't completely stop working. Only one side works. This side rolls, this side doesn't. Yeah. This is usually referred to as the blue light of death. Or the red light of death, whichever. If you're a PS3 or, Xbox gamer, you'll understand why it is. It's common little reference point. Couple things going on with this board. Of course, one side will won't move, and my Bluetooth is kind of shoddy. It goes in and out. I've been listening to music, and all of a sudden it'll start breaking up, and I have my phone in my hand or in my pocket, which is on my person, and I'll be riding the board, so it should be making that type of noise. Anyway, I have the pieces here. I actually contacted my seller, and they sent me the pieces. Now they wrap this stuff very, very tight. They wrap the amount of stuff they wrap this in is actually pretty good. They wrap it in. They drop it in this. Wrap it in this. Wrap it in this. More bubble wrap. Put it in this box. Put that box in this box. Wrap that box in this. This. And this. Put it in this bag. And of course it goes into this bag and is shipped to me. So wrapping it is no problem. I'm gonna draw you guys to something else. Here is the invoice. Now, people are selling these parts right here. This is the actual, well, not the gyroscope, but the self-balancing module that controls left, right, forward, and whatever. This is what I need to replace also. This is the Bluetooth for that board. And anyway, most people are selling these items online for like $30 or $60 or $80. Well, if you contact your seller, they'll actually give you the parts. She gave me mine for free. I didn't have to pay for shipping. I didn't have to pay for anything. Most people, most vendors, when you buy their boards from them, what they want you to do is they want you to send a board to, if you're in America, they want you to send a board to one of their repair centers. You would first have to pay for shipping on a 27 or 20 something pound board, which can get very expensive. Provide them with a tracking number, send them that tracking number so that it can get in contact with whoever it is repairing your board. By that time, a whole week may have went past. And so you're still left without a board. Whereas if you contact the seller and the seller is happy and eager to allow you to fix your own board, it's only a matter of waiting for the parts. And I got these parts in like less than 4 days. They sent by DHL. She had no problem sending them, and I'm gonna tell you why. Here's the invoice. You see, she sent me two parts. Oh, that's my number. She sent me two parts. Do you realize how inexpensive these parts are? I mean, I understand they're cheaply made, but $4 for two of the parts that I need to fix my board. Whereas online, they're going for like $30, $60. I even seen some as high as $100. If you put a couple of more hundred behind that, you could buy your brand new board. What do you need the parts for now? Or at least you could buy your board and have one for parts. Almost like Jaguar. Anyway, so I'm gonna get started on putting these parts on and see how it works. Put that right there. I'm going to do is I'm going to use my screwdriver, because that's the only thing you need. Screwdriver. Phillips head screwdriver. I don't have the electrical one. I can't find it. Don't feel like looking for it, so I'm just use this one right here. I'm unscrewing the side where the actual issue is. Coincidentally, that's also the side my Bluetooth fits. So I only need to unscrew one. This is the side where the battery is at. So it shouldn't take that long. This is actually a 10-minute fix. I don't want y'all to hear me again. 10 minutes. So you send your board to them for a 10-minute fix. It's really not hard to fix these boards. I don't have an engineering degree. I did go to a technology school. I know somewhat of, coding and circuits and stuff like that, but still, had I not known any of that, it still would not have mattered. I still should not have to have sent a board clear across the United States. I'm in Georgia, so I'll have to send my board to somewhere in California, which would take a while. You gotta kind of be very gentle with things, because they are sensitive. All right. Here's the inside. Here's what I'm replacing. I'm placing this thing part right here. And I'm also replacing this right here. This is the Bluetooth. Yep, this is a Bluetooth board right here. So I'm going to unplug some things. This is the part where, you need to hook up into. Put this right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. As you can see, most of the stuff in here is literally plug and play. I mean, I've worked on cars just as easy as this, so it still baffles me that they want you to send this to someone else to do the same exact thing for like $30. They're still gonna get some money from out of you. I'll post a link in this video for whoever I bought the board from. She's actually very nice. She is in China, so I got my board in less than 2 weeks. So depending on where you're at, I'm sure it might take longer, but my shipping was pretty fast. I have 2 boards. I have this one and the other one. I'll show you guys as soon as I get this out. They're a little tricky because they're right beside this wheel. Try this one. You know what? I'll just unscrew it. It's right there. This will act like it doesn't want to come apart. Finally. That one. You'll make sure not to, damage these because these are still connected to the motherboard. And so damaging those, it will be too much. So here's this board right here. But here's the other board that I had. It's this board. It has Bluetooth and all that stuff. Yeah, this one's sitting over here because it have the same problems as far as one wheel won't move. And my seller that I bought it from, which is a different seller altogether, wanted me to do the exact thing that I was telling you guys, or advising you guys really not to do, to just, if your seller's nice enough, they'll just send you the parts. She wanted me to send it all the way to California. Oh God, there's so much behind this story of my seller that it's ridiculous. Here's a replacement. She's gonna put this one on first, since it's right here. Sorry, I don't have anything to hold this thing, so I'm gonna do the best I can with one hand. Sorry guys, I'm back. I had a call come through and it interrupted my video, but I still haven't really got that far. So here I am screwing this into place. This one only came with 2 screws on the board, which is fine because you really don't need all 4, really, I don't think. I mean, you shouldn't need them. So we're going to insert this one here. Insert this here. Make sure it's all the way in there. I'm going to connect this back right here. You realize that most of these parts and how they're situated is pretty much common because they only have a certain range. So you can practically, I won't say guess, but you can make an informed decision on which part goes where. Make sure. Down. One more to go. Okay, I'm back. Had to change tactics. Had to put the phone down and enlist help from 2 flathead screwdrivers. Easy to hold the little grooves open right here, so that these grooves, so that you can pull the parts out of their sockets. So this is the Bluetooth one. Just gonna unscrew this right here. Unscrew this right here. So what I took apart was, I took this out of the socket. I took this part from this socket and this part, which is the speaker, from out of that socket. So it's all just changing this part now. Got everything screwed in. It's a pain to get it screwed in, really, to be honest with you. So just gonna connect the parts back. So these things are pretty complicated. Oh, it's actually in. Just didn't sound like it snapped. This one's gonna be complicated. It's an awkward area. People who put these on must have very stubby fingers. I'm having a hard time, as you can see, put this little thing in because I keep slipping. It's quite oily. I'll come back when this is done. I'm back. It's putting it in the wrong way, that's why. It goes right here. And so, this part. So all the parts are back together. One last push in. Make sure there's security in there. Yep, that's how you change the Bluetooth. So let's give this a shot. No blue light of death. Even the light here has disappeared. Let's see how it dries. And it works. Yay! Got my board back. So this is how you fix it. Most people tell you take it apart, make sure everything is working, push in the little grooves, make sure all the connections are done. Nope, you just have to get another part. Unfortunately, that's the monster we live with too. We're Jordy's board. Hope this video was helpful.